You're welcome to Unction Podcast. My name is Abraham Eson Edu, and today it is all about Mother's Day. We are here to discuss the reason why we have to celebrate our dear mothers. I'm here with Mr. Isaac Techi and Miss Odum, as well as Mr. Princewell, and then Miss Aban. They are all here prepared to give us a lot. All right, so we first of all have to know the reason why we have to celebrate Mother's Day, or we have to celebrate mothers. This inspiration came through a woman called Anna Jarvis. Anna Jarvis was inspired by her late mom, who wanted to celebrate mothers, but unfortunately she didn't get the opportunity to do so. So in the 1908, this Anna Jarvis decided to do this, and she first of all launched it in a Methodist church, in America, and this has become almost like a worldwide celebration. And in the second Sunday of every May, we celebrate mothers in most countries. Yes, so she had a very good reason why we have to celebrate mothers, and we still do have the reasons to celebrate mothers. From this point, I want to give us a definition about who a mother is. A mother is a female parent of a child. A woman may be considered a mother by virtue of having given birth, by raising a child who may or may not be her biological offspring. So generally we can define a mother in this way. I'm here to ask my guests what they also know or think or have experienced about motherhood. I'll start with Mr. Isaac Techi. Mr. Isaac Techi, you being a father, who is a mother?
Typically, I would say a mother is somebody who by virtue of marriage has given birth. And in another breath, a mother can be somebody who has not given birth but has adopted children. That is what we can call a mother who is a parent.
Okay, so from your point of view, a mother is someone who either has a child or has adopted a child. Just like that?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Miss Victoria, who is a mother? In fact, for yours, you are a child. At this point, you are a child. And I don't want you to give a general definition of a mother, but from your own experience,
Who is a mother?
automatically you have a mother. Whether she is alive or not, you have a mother. So who is a mother to you, based on experience?
Okay, so I think that mother is somebody that nurtures or brings life into a person. So generally we have our mothers encouraging us even when we are down and all that. So I feel like with mothers, they are more of the nurture. Yes, so if I have somebody that nurtures me and then loves me unconditionally, I can term the person as a mother.
So if you have someone who loves you and takes care of you, you can term the person as a mother. I'm not talking about someone who can. I'm talking about based on experience.
Okay.
What you have experienced from a mother.
Okay.
So based on the character, the nature, the lifestyle of your mother, who is a mother to you?
Well, so I'll say that my mother always brings out the hidden things in me, the things that I don't even see. She identifies them and then she helps me to work on those things. So I feel a mother is somebody that sees within you what you don't see. So the mother helps you bring to life something within you.
A mother helps you to bring to life something within you. But I think there is a difference between a mother and a woman. Mr. Isaac Techi, how do we differentiate between a mother and a woman?
We can differentiate a mother and a woman. A mother is somebody who nurtures and has to sacrifice for the child or children. So we can see that a mother is someone who has sacrificed so much to bring the best in their children. That makes them us to celebrate those people.
Okay, so that is about mother. We have talked about that. So who is a woman?
A woman is a female species that God has created God made a man and a woman. So we don't have any other person, either a man or a woman. So we can say a woman is somebody God has given to us apart from a man.
Oh, okay. A woman is someone God has given to us apart from a man. Wow. Ms. Vic, so what do you think? Who is a woman?
So I think a woman is more of naturally given. It's natural. You don't you cannot bargain with a woman. Is God given. Like you are born as a woman. But then when it comes to mother, it's a role. So with that, you decide to be, it's a decision you have to take. But with a woman, you don't decide to be a woman. You are naturally a woman if you are a female, or you grow to become a woman. But then with mothers, you have to take that decision that you want to be a mother.
So if I get you guys, it means being a woman is automatic, but being a mother is a choice. You choose to become a mother. Right. I have a wonderful woman here who defined a woman. I want to read what she said, and I'll take your point on it. Her name is Nazli Kerab. She is from Turkey, a 38 years mother. She said, the time of becoming a woman begins when your childish thoughts and foolish actions are placed behind you. Do you agree with her?
Yeah.
Why do you think she's, because from what you gave us as the definition of a woman, you didn't talk about anything like that. It's all about you growing to become somebody, a woman, just like that. So how do you agree with the person?
So ideally, with growth, we have different angles to look at. So if you are talking about this growth, this childish, changing from childish, childish, okay. So at the end of the day, it's a form of growth, because you've moved from a child to maybe you thought, the Bible says that when I was a child I thought like a child.
When I grew up.
Ms. Vic, are you a woman? Based on what you just said. When I was a child,
yeah,
I thought.
Woman.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much. Let me move to the next question. Why are Mother's Day celebration so popular than Father's Day? You are a father. Why?
I can say here that mothers are being celebrated because we saw the deeds of mothers who sacrificed so much to give to their children. That is why we celebrate them so much. In the time past, fathers were absent. That is why we don't celebrate the Father's Day as we used to celebrate Mother's Day. But the time is here that we have to come to terms that mothers have been celebrated, and we continue to celebrate them. I have a mother and I celebrate. I have a wife that I celebrate. So we celebrate Mother's Day because of their sacrifice and what they are doing and they continue to do.
This means that mothers sacrifice more than fathers. Is that what you are saying?
No, but that is where we celebrate our mothers, because it is their day, not because the fathers are being celebrated, but we are talking about Mother's Day.
You made mention of fathers being absent. What do you mean by fathers being absent?
Oh, the days and years gone by, fathers were absent, unlike these days.
In what way? We want to understand. We are children. We want to know what it means to be absent.
The fathers being absent is that when they are called upon to, or the parents are called upon to go to PTA, call upon for a birthday celebration, call upon to an occasion, you normally
the fathers are no more. They wouldn't be around.
You normally not find the accompaniment of fathers. That is why we are saying the fathers being absent. But in our time, fathers are present, unlike those days that fathers were
We'll talk about
absent.
that on Father's Day. All right, so Ms. Vic, you being a lady and you said you're a woman, I don't want you to be biased, but be fair. Do you think it is? I don't have to use the word necessary, but do you also agree that we should celebrate mothers more than fathers? And why do you think it is so popular than Father's Day?
Well, we have to celebrate both, depending on the work they do. Not necessarily because he's a man or he's a father, he needs to be celebrated. But then based on their works, then we can choose to celebrate them. And then with the mothers being celebrated more than the fathers, I feel like normally it doesn't necessarily mean that because the fathers are not around, that is why we don't celebrate them. Because there are times where you have fathers in the house, and then the moment they come to the house, everybody disperses. So that doesn't mean that his presence, makes us feel the fatherly thing. So with mothers, most of the time they encourage us. They are with us, even when at our lowest moment, even when we have done wrong and all that. They always find a way to console us, help us, and all that. So it makes us gravitate towards them. But with fathers, most of the time, when you do wrong, it's like, hey, disciplinarians and all that. But sometimes we want to feel that aspect of love. Yeah, that's how come.
I think our definition and understanding about how children should be treated by parents has contributed to the reason why we celebrate mothers more than fathers. Because a father wouldn't want to see his children going astray. So there will be that hand of God on his children, discipline. But children usually don't want it that way. And we grew up to appreciate what our fathers were doing that we didn't want. And this has contributed to the reason why we celebrate mothers more than fathers. Now, I have this question here. I remember some years ago, I read a post on Facebook about Mother's Day. And then in the comment section, there was a guy who was very angry with his mother that he cannot even find anywhere. And his reason was that when his mom gave birth to him, after weaning him, the mother left him to his father, and the father had to take care of him from that tender age till he grew up. So this guy grew up with so much bitterness against his mom because of such kind of treatment from his mother. And see that he doesn't want to celebrate anything, like he doesn't even want to hear that there is something called Mother's Day. So there are some young guys today that they disrespect their mothers. Why do you think some children disrespect their mothers, Mr. Techi?
I think the mothers have done well. We have to celebrate them. But others too are not to be celebrated because of their cruelty. Because they give birth to children not being prepared. So such a mother or such a woman cannot be celebrated. So we have mothers to be celebrated, but in this aspect that they didn't plan to give birth, the children came by accident, and because it came by accident, they were not ready to cater for them, and they were not ready to sacrifice for them. That is why that child or that boy was not in favor of Mother's Day. So we can have that.
You've made a very serious point here. A lot, I shouldn't say a lot. Some young women give birth to children and they were never prepared.
Okay.
They didn't even plan to do anything like that, and sometimes they bring out children and then the children end up suffering.
Okay.
And because of the torture they will go through in the hands of people because of poverty, they end up not appreciating their mothers, because by then the father is even gone. There is no even father to talk about. So the only person they got to know was the mother, and the mother cannot be responsible. So I think that is also a reason. So why do you also think some children don't like their mothers?
Well, sometimes because the mothers want, especially in the absence of the fathers, the mothers want the children to feel the disciplinarian effects.
Okay.
So normally in doing that, they go across board, and so the children end up retaliating, which will be termed as maybe disrespect.
Okay.
And then sometimes to maybe because of bitterness towards the father, sometimes mothers end up transferring that bitterness to the children, and so most children are naturally defensive, and so they will end up fighting back, which will also be termed as disrespect.
So we have been celebrating mothers for so many years. Checking the records, we've done this for over 100 years. And is there any special way we should celebrate mothers more than we do today?
It takes parents to nurture a child. So it is mothers and fathers. So I don't see why mothers should be celebrated more than fathers.
I'm talking about, is there any special way we should celebrate mothers more than we do?
In a way, there are so many ways we can appreciate and celebrate mothers because of the role they play, they sacrifice. Midnight when the child is sick, you find the mother being with the children. That is why sometimes the sacrifices they made in our formative age, that is why we see them and we celebrate them.
Vic, have you celebrated your mother in any way before?
Oh yes, I think for every day it doesn't have to be Mother's Day before you celebrate them. I mean, every day has to be Mother's Day. Anytime they do things, as life goes on, you have to appreciate them to make them feel like, yes, their presence is really needed. And so for me, most of the time, I just acknowledge her, and then let's say I tell her how happy I am. It doesn't always have to be gifting. Sometimes you can gift somebody something, and then maybe the words the person wants to hear or the actions would play otherwise. So I feel like in celebrating mothers, yes, it's good to take them out, do things for them and all that, but then it's best when you always affirm it to them that yes, you are a great one. Yeah.
How are you going to celebrate your mother this particular year?
Okay, so this year she's not around, and so maybe
she's not around, like she's dead.
No, she's in a different town, different location, and so I will call her, I will wish her, and then possibly maybe Momo something so that she can treat herself.
Are you not going to buy her a car this time?
As for the car, maybe next 2 years, yes, I'll buy a car.
What's the name of your mom?
Hannah.
The full name?
Auntie Hannah.
Hannah Kranti.
Madam Hannah Kranti, wherever you are, get ready. Next 2 years, you're going to have a car. Guys, thank you very much for this opportunity given me to host you, and we've gone deeper. All right, so Mr. Printwell and Miss Aban have joined me here in the studio. I have some few questions for them regarding the Mother's Day. The first question I have for them is that when we were kids, we experienced a lot with our parents. Sometimes they would beat us for something that we did wrong. Maybe some of us were even stealing fish from the soup and other things. They would send us, we would not go, and they would beat us up. And with all these things, now you are a grown-up man, you are a grown-up woman. Do you think those experiences were that bad? Mr. Chris?
Thank you for your question. It wasn't that bad. I quite remember around 8 years to 10 years. I think classes or GHS something. Yeah. Now I really like video games and all. So we go to the PlayStation like outside.
Okay.
So those kind of cha-cha, yeah. So my mom was like, hey, I don't obviously hope you would. Who can't remember?
Oh wow.
So I decided not to go there again. Like 2 days. Me call school by. Maybe I know what talk game. I think that time Xbox or so. It will fail. So meaning I shouldn't go outside. I should stay home and enjoy my own PlayStation. So I think for that moment I thought she's actually punishing me for not going out.
But now
or maybe because some person may involve myself or them chachaning so I think
okay, so on the same question, what was your reaction to your mom in those days? Though okay, what did you do, but how did you feel? How did you react to your mom in those days?
I can't really remember, but I think I wasn't happy about that decision. So later, after when I came back from school and I realized she has bought me a place, I was like, oh, then
I think your mom, yes, is a woman, but she understood what's up. Yeah, she didn't want to kill your happiness. They're one of the sources of your happiness. So that was a good move. So Miss Aban, you being a child before, your mom maybe once your life she beat you up, or she spoke against you, she insulted you in some way, she disciplined you in some way. What did you exactly do that caused that?
Okay, thank you for your question. Me growing up as a kid, I didn't like my mom. Ask me why.
Yeah, we want to know why.
Yes. It was not because of anything, just because of house choice. She was compiling it too much. At first, I didn't understand. So now.
So now?
Oh no, right now I understand the reasons for that.
Okay, so was she beating you because you were failing to do it?
No, she wasn't, but she was compiling it too much. It was too much for me. And yet, but I was saying it too much as at that age.
So now, if you recall, do you think it was too much?
No.
Oh, so I think because your dad was there, or that is not part. Maybe if you are angry, your dad would be there to pamper you. So
pamper in my house? No.
Oh, they were not pampering in your house?
No.
Oh, that's very sad. That's very sad. So, Mr. Princewell, do you think Mother's Day should be celebrated? I mean, in a populous way as we do.
Yeah.
Or we have overhyped it?
Seriously, we have overhyped it.
Oh,
they are doing very, very well, but Charlie, it's too much. It should be same as Father's Day, but I don't know the reason why we have overhyped it. Yeah, me, I really like my mom. I'm a mommy's boy, but I like my dad too. But I think it should balance. It should balance.
Can you give me one reason why you think it should be balanced?
For me, I have been with my mom and dad, and I think they are all treating me the same. I'm enjoying life with them and everything. So me, I don't see it like I should hype my mom more than my dad. No. But though my mom, that's like she does things. She does more than I'm like I even expect from her. Okay. But still, I don't think they should hype. No. They should hype Mother's Day more than Father's Day. For that one, I disagree. I disagree totally. If my mom see this, I think she will fight me. But still, no, I disagree.
You are telling your mind the facts. Okay, so Miss Aban, I can see or I can imagine that you are a dad's daughter, a dad's girl. Yet, don't be biased. Do you think celebrating Mother's Day in this time where it is more popular than Father's Day, is it worth it?
Oh yes. Mother's Day should be well celebrated because
Than
Father's Day.
Ooh, wow. Why?
Because they mostly take care of us when the father is not home.
What if the father is home?
Mostly when your daughter or your son is crying, the father will not go for it. Yes.
Why lie?
I'm not lying. This is a true fact.
It seems there is kind of contraction between the two of you with agreeing with this particular fact. So do you disagree with what she's saying?
I disagree totally.
And why?
If you are there with your mom and dad and you are crying, there is no way maybe your mom.
Imagine you having a new baby.
New baby.
Yes, new baby, and the baby is crying too much. The father will just leave.
It's not true. For that one, it's not true.
It's true.
Maybe it's your dad. For my dad, you will not run away. You will come.
Okay. So I think the
No,
experiences.
you will need some space.
It's not true. I disagree.
I think some of the reasons why I think Mr. Princewell do not agree that mothers or fathers are not always available to do those things is because of their busy schedule. They are not always at all. It's not because they don't want to, but they are always busy. In fact, when he even comes home from work, he has assignments in the house before he goes to work the next day. So how do you expect him to, be going to the kitchen or be somewhere to take care of the child as he or she is crying and all that? It is not because they don't want to do it, but because of they are busy. Is that right?
Whatever you are saying right now, I disagree with.
Oh, I'm
You being busy. You being busy doesn't mean you don't have time for your children or something. No. Or you being busy doesn't mean you should run away from your responsibilities.
Okay, so my point is that the reason why
But you
some
know
fathers.
that some fathers do. And why do they do that?
No, me from my own point, my mom and dad, I don't know about someone. For my mom and my dad is very busy, but still he's
You get
there.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about single mothers too.
Me, for about 15 years, I haven't been with my dad, but still he's there for me. You see, my mom is my everything. I know my mom is my everything, but still, Charlie, my dad is there. He's very caring and everything. You see, so me, I don't see it like they should celebrate more. No. My dad is not around me for about 15 years, but I still enjoy his presence. It's everything. I feel it's everything.
Okay, so I have this question for you guys. Growing up as children, can you both mention one challenge your mothers faced and how they were able to overcome it?
Mothers to us or
A challenge that you saw your mother face or she faced.
Okay, when I was going to school, like University of Ghana, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do anything. So I think every week she will prepare stew, soup to Accra. That's what my mother.
I'm talking about a challenge she faced. A challenge.
It was a challenge.
Wow.
We did it rough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had to put your mother through that stress.
Accra. Should do. Yes, it was a challenge.
So how do you intend to pay her back?
I will tease her.
It is wow. But you're not being fair. Your mother has done this. You call it a challenge.
My mom day. I don't wait for Mother's Day. I am always celebrating her.
Or you also intend to buy her a car next year?
For a car, I don't have to wait till Mother's Day. Yeah. So me, I think day in day out, I celebrate her. When I see her, Charlie, I always celebrate my mom.
All right. So Miss Aban, tell us one major challenge your mom faced from childhood. Not from her childhood, from your childhood till now.
Okay, fine. So combining work to taking care of children is something which is very, very difficult.
Yeah, that's
Imagine going for work and closing late. And the next morning you have to wake up early and prepare
for
your
work.
children for school. I think that was a big challenge.
This is like a decade challenge. Not even more than a decade. Because you have to do this till the child grows like you, where you can take care of yourself. So that was a big challenge. So how do you intend to pay your mom back? Especially as we are celebrating mothers.
I always appreciate it.
In what way?
Spending a quality good time with her.
Doing what?
Telling her how much I love her.
Oh. All right. So my next question is, some guys, they are saying we should fear women. Automatically, it will lead to fearing mothers because it is the woman who is becoming a mother. Mr. Princewell, what is your take on this? Do we have to fear women as guys?
go and come. Fear women, so ladies first.
Okay, so should we fear you?
No.
Why?
Why must you fear me?
Some of the reasons are that you give a lot of broken hearts.
Have you experienced something?
I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about.
I'm also asking you a further question. Have you experienced
A broken heart?
before? Yes.
Oh, but I don't have to experience it before I can ask this question, because this is not my question. This is a general question happening. Going on that we should fear women, and some of the reasons are that because of how women can be so cunning and deceptive, like what Eve did, and it has brought us to. Men can do better. Oh, I thought what men can do, women can do better.
This one is vice versa.
And I'm imagining same. But I think we have a clear example in the Bible whereby a man of God, sent of God, to deliver the people of Israel. He was so strong that nobody can beat him. He was able to. He was brought down by a woman.
A man also betrayed Jesus. Fear men.
In fact, we have to fear men.
A whole Jesus.
Mr. Principal, we have to fear men. Do you agree? All right, so my last question to you guys is that what advice will you give to young mothers based on your experience with your mother?
Okay, so you have to be well prepared. You have to be well prepared before you become a mother.
Preparation in what aspects?
And make sure you'll be able to care for your child even when there is no man.
Are you advising that people should give birth before they marry or something?
No, like, sometimes there is divorce and here and there. So be well prepared. As a woman, you have to be a bit stable.
In what way? Stable in what way?
Financially. Yes.
Okay, so you should be financially a bit independent before you become a mother?
Yes, and also you have to have patience.
I think this you felt saying this. Yeah, because your mom had that. I can see you were a bit stubborn to your mom. All right, so Mr. Princewell, what advice would you also give to young mothers who are already there or who are now coming?
I think they should have compassionate for their children. They shouldn't concentrate more on social media and on themselves, dressing good and eating good food and leaving their children walking astray. They should actually teach them the word of God, and so that they will not depart from it when they grow up. Thank you.
All right, so Mother's Day celebration is a big thing that we don't have to downgrade it. We really have to celebrate it because they are worth celebrating. So I want you guys to wish your moms, if they are alive, even if they are not alive, I want you to wish your mom, Mr. Princewell.
Mama. Ega krame from. Oh. And no wish. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I'm coming from.
What my friend say?
Oh, my mom didn't marry, and I'm Papa didn't Joseph. But Omanya like your first born oba.
Oh,
okay. Jesus Christ. Oh,
but that is beautiful. That is Joseph and Mary. Wow, that is nice. So, Miss Aban, what's your mom?
Hello, Mom. On this day, I wish you happy Mother's Day. I really appreciate your love and kindness you've shown to me.
But are you guys siblings?
We are not siblings.
So how do you know she's like?
I don't think she will actually tell your mom.
Prove to him that you're not lying.
I'm not lying.
Will you buy your mom a car next year?
Next year, dear. No.
So what can you buy for your mom on this Mother's Day?
I will pray for her.
It seems you were lying about. All right, so guys, it's been a good time discussing about our mothers, their important roles in our lives, and we have to celebrate them. On this Mother's Day celebration, you don't have to celebrate it alone. If you have a wife, celebrate your wife. She is a mother. If you have a girlfriend, she's not yet a mother. Don't go and do that joke. Go and celebrate your mom. If your mom is not alive, I'm sorry, join us. And I believe you have other mothers that you can celebrate them as well. There are mothers who are not biological, but they played important roles in your life. Find a time, pick up a phone, call them and say, Mom, happy Mother's Day to you, and I believe they are going to appreciate it. If you have money, buy them something that is precious and they are going to love it. God bless you for joining us. See you next time on Unction Podcast. Bye. We are from